Hi, my name is Richard Duffy and I am the SAP Business One Evangelist here at Leverage Technologies. What I'd like to do in this little video is just take you through one of what I believe is the best new features in SAP Business One version 9.2. So that is the ability to run SAP Business One natively in a web browser. Now this functionality is available whether you're running SAP Business One for HANA or SAP Business One together with the traditional SQL Server database. It's very, very easy to set up. As a matter of fact, you don't need additional web servers. You don't need to do anything other than install what's called the SAP Business One Gateway. Now, I'm going to cover that in a separate technical session, but what I just like to do now is show you how easy it is once you've gone through that setup to access SAP Business One in a browser. So right now I'm using Firefox and I am on the Leverage Business One website. So all you need to do is you need to go in and put in the URL or Uniform Resource Locator, that's that little web address that you configured when you installed the SAP Business One Gateway. Now, I always like to make sure the system is secure, so I always use HTTPS. So that is the functionality that encrypts all of the traffic between the web browser and the server. And so now I'm just going to put in my address that I've got where the system is set up, and for us it's on sboweb.leveragecloudtech.com.au, and then all I do is put in the extra URL component of dispatcher, and that tells the system to go ahead and talk to the SAP Business One gateway. So all I do is I hit enter, and the very next screen you're going to see is your traditional SAP Business One login screen, except now, as you can see, it's all running inside the web browser. So right now, Firefox is the recommended browser to use with the system. So that's what I'm running right now. And then I'm just going to go in, I'm going to log in with my user ID of Duffy, and then I'm going to log in with my password, which of course I'm not going to tell you what that is, but I do use strong passwords, a mix of letters and numbers, always best practice. And then I simply go here and I say login, and now what SAP Business One is going to do, it's going to take all of my configuration that maybe I've been using with the normal SAP Business One client, and it's going to render it for me in the web browser. Now, a couple of things to note with this. You will see I've got exactly the same Fiori style user interface that I use with my SAP Business One for HANA. I've got all the same functionality that's available to me here. So there's my system messages come up, and here you can see there's my cockpit, and I've got my Fiori widgets in the system. So I've got all of those there, and of course I can go ahead and I can start customizing all of my Fiori widgets. Again, same scenario, just click on the little pencil, gives me the ability to go in and specify which widgets I want to have there and which ones I don't. Now, if you don't know how to configure Fiori, I'm going to cover that in another one of our videos, but I'm just going to click the tick box there, and there you have it. There's all of my functionality, and then I'm just working with SAP Business One exactly the same way that I normally would. So I go in here, I go and open up a sales order, and up comes my sales order screen. And you'll see it's very, very fast. So again, same scenario here, pick my customer, I can go in and start creating my sales order. So everything that you are familiar with in the standard SAP Business One client is pretty much available with the SAP Business One web user interface. Now, there are a couple of things that aren't available in the web user interface today. So for example, if you just want to use the traditional style cockpit, that doesn't work. You've got to be using the Fiori style cockpit here in SAP Business One. And the great thing is, if you are using SAP Business One for HANA, then you have the availability of the pervasive analytics capabilities as well. So you can see up here in my toolbar, I can go across here, and there is my pervasive analytics. So one click and you'll see, what does it do? It opens up my pervasive analytics designer here again inside my web browser. So a lot of that capability all there inside the SAP Business One client for the web. So hopefully you can see how this functionality is going to make it much, much easier for you to access the SAP Business One application. If you've got any questions about SAP Business One or using this functionality, please feel free to reach out to me. My email address is richard.duffy@leveragetech.com.au. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Thanks again and have a great day.